I have listened to Master K's lectures, and I appreciate the knowledge that he has given and spit. But at the same time, I don't necessarily believe in protecting pedophiles that haven't confessed and changed their ways.
Pin it up.
All right. Now, I interviewed Lush One. You know who Lush One is from No
Lush
Jumper?
One, that sounds familiar. Who's Lush One?
From No Jumper?
Oh yeah. Oh my God, what?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Right. And he said KRS-One is the worst hip hop legend because
Wait, I only say this because Lush One. Remember, I was supposed to do that battle rap.
Right.
That Lush was putting it on.
Oh, I gotta ask him about that.
It was supposed to be on No Jumper, and then the booking agent, something happened last minute. He booked me on Spirit. I said, I told you I'm not flying no Spirit. And like he thought he could bamboozle me by like just last minute trying to put I'm like, I will not be getting there on Spirit. Nope. I will stay my ass home before I jump on a Spirit airline. Sorry, my bad. Nope. Not to offend anyone who does, but it is what it is.
People are gonna be like, you just called J-Lo a diva, and then now you
Listen, it's not, but it's about what I like. I'm not treating anybody poorly. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to be on a plane where they're duct taping the wing when I'm about to take off.
Yeah, that's true though. I have heard some pretty bad things about.
Do you know how many
planes.
TikTok videos I've seen of them duct taping the plane together?
That's crazy. That's wild.
And then the crazy fees, the baggage fees, you got to pay for your water. You got to what? It's crazy.
Right. He said that KRS-One is the worst hip hop legend because he defended Africa Bambaataa, but also he feels lyrically he is inferior to all the other legends of his era and his music declined. Do you agree with him on that?
Lyrically, no, he is not beneath. No, I don't agree with that statement. I do agree because he did back Africa Bambaataa. I do agree with that. Like, why is he protecting so hard? So I've questioned on that. On the positive side, I have listened to Master K's lectures, and I appreciate the knowledge that he has given and spit. But at the same time, I don't necessarily believe in protecting pedophiles that haven't confessed and changed their ways.
Right. So I saw you put out a video talking about Bambaataa after he died. And you said that you suspect that he was the first to be paid to destroy hip hop. What made you say that?
Because he was one of the first out there, you know what I mean? And it just seemed like I get an inkling about things when I get data from places. You know what I mean? Even listening to Hassan's story, Hassan Campbell, and other things, like I have the ability to those waves of information come, and then like my clairvoyant abilities, psychic abilities. Everybody's got these abilities, by the way, but it's like. We're about to head into Star Trek era, and everyone is like, your consciousness is I'm telling you guys, it's so I have learned to just read the energy. I've talked about reading energy, you know what I mean? And that's just what I feel.
Okay, so you do believe the allegations and the stories that have come out about Africa Bambaataa.
Can you feel the conviction and the truth and resonance of Hassan Campbell's voice and story?
Absolutely. I mean, I definitely believe Hassan. I know people have used the whole bee stinger story as a way to cop out because they said that, he had came out and then he said he took it back. Basically, there was like allegations that he possibly got paid off to retract his story.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes people got to make a buck too sometimes, and maybe, I don't know about that, but
right.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing is, I saw an interview with Lord Jamar where he said that he remembers Bam saying that I don't know Bee Stinger. I've never met him and stuff like that.
Really?
But Lord Jamar was there with Bam back in the day. He remembers like seeing Bee Stinger in the studio. So it's like, how could you say like that you don't know this guy? Like, I remember seeing him around you.
Hassan said that?
No, not Hassan. Lord Jamar said
I'm sorry, Lord Jamar.
Yeah,
Okay.
he said that on a Vlad TV interview that he's like, I remember seeing him around you. So it's crazy, But as far as KRS-One goes, I think KRS definitely has done more good for the culture than bad for the culture. I do like that he has preached a more unity kind of message where he's spoken about he's gotten flack over this, I believe, from like the FBA and stuff like that, you know, because of the whole how he said that Latinos were there, Caribbeans, you know, they helped create hip hop together, you know. Yeah.
Filipinos as well, I will add now to the whole pot.
You're saying Filipinos were there in the beginning?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll tell you why. Because when Ralph McDaniels interviewed me, I was telling him about, you know, the correlation between Latin music and hip hop and boogaloo and all of that. And he was like, well, Joe Bataan was taking kids into the studio in Spanish Harlem and having them rap on top of Latin soul. Joe Bataan, when I was in the Philippines, Joe Bataan is half black, half Filipino. So Filipinos are now part of the origins of hip hop because of Joe Bataan.
But that's like one person, right?
I don't care if it's one person. What people don't know what was happening in Spanish Harlem and what Joe Bataan was doing, and even the sound that is part of the origins of hip hop. And people are gonna fucking hate me for saying this, but I don't even think it started in the Bronx. I think it started in Spanish Harlem. Just the motherfuckers in the Bronx are louder. I'm just saying. Because everyone wants to, oh, I did this, I started this, I did it first. I'm sorry. Nobody can really pinpoint it. I'm sorry. So I will say that I do believe that hip hop first started in Spanish Harlem before the Bronx.
Some people were arguing, saying that, because, you know, I interviewed Illa G. Illa G said that he saw this video on YouTube that spoke about
lemon seeds.
Spoke about hip hop being created in Brooklyn. So I know there is some dispute about some people saying,
oh, okay. I didn't know anyone else was disputing it. I've thought this for years. I just know that I'm gonna get mad hate coming and saying this. You know what I mean? Especially people from the Bronx. Oh, the Bronx. I love you, Bronx people, but there was a lot more history going on. You know what I mean? And salsa was heavy up in Spanish Harlem. You know, like that area where I used to live, the music scene was heavy.